Virgin Radio, I'm Tim Cocker, and before I introduce my guest, can you just say what the date and time is? Because I want to be able to say we were there well before it was a household name selling out arenas.
I have no idea what day it is today. I know it's Friday. Is it the 17th of November? Oh, wow.
And the year?
And the year is 2017.
Right, there you go. Tom Walker, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
The reason I got you to do that, like I say, to timestamp it, is because things are gathering apace.
Aye, things are moving at the moment.
You were here a year ago, and it's hard to imagine what things will be like a year from now.
Yeah, I know. If it keeps going the same way, the music industry is one of those things where it'll either go really well or it'll all go terribly bad. So enjoy the ride.
Well, if it's the former, you're more than welcome back. Otherwise,
yeah, exactly.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, I'll have a few free guitars that I can sell on. You know what I mean? Do a bit of busking on the South Bank.
How comfortable are you with that tag, the next big thing, or being mentioned in the same breath as a Brits Critics' Choice contender?
Yeah, it's intense, isn't it? But in a good way. Like, I think it's amazing. I try not to think about it too much. You know what I mean? Like, just keep writing good tunes about your mates and what you're doing with your life, and don't take it all too seriously. But yeah, it's a little panicky sometimes. You're like, oh, but you know, just a small moment of. Oh.
Have you had any pinch yourself moments yet?
Pinch yourself, yeah, for sure. The other day, I did a live version of one of my songs with a string quartet and a grand piano at Angel Studios, and then went to Rack Studios to record some piano for my album in the same day. And I was just like, this is ridiculous. You know what I mean? One of those days where you're just like, you know, if you told me that when I was 15, I would have been like, don't be stupid, mate.
The songs that you've written in your bedroom
are
being brought to life by orchestras.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like in with people who are like putting strings together for my music, and I was the worst in my class at music theory. So yeah, it's a very strange feeling, but it's amazing.
I've got to say, Tom, just when I walked into the room and said hello to you again, you're looking in good shape, man.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah. What's your secret?
I went on this mad diet recently where I've basically just been eating salad. I've lost 2 stone, but yeah, it's been a bit. At first, I cut out beer for a good 3 months, and then recently I've been like, right, I can live with eating salads for every meal, but I can't live without beer. I can't do it. So I was trying gin for a while, but it's just not the one.
So it has been a conscious effort.
Oh yeah, it's been a conscious effort. Yeah, and I think touring as well. Like even when we were in America, I somehow managed to lose a quarter of a stone because we were just gigging every night and place to place, and 7,000 miles across America in like 29 days or whatever it was. So I think just being like a bit more active and busy. Yeah.
When you are on the road, you mentioned 29 days on the road. What's that been like then? Because this must all be new experiences.
Yeah. We drove across the whole of America, like LA to New York, in a Chevy Suburban with like 6 of us in it and all the luggage in the back. And the script very kindly took all our gear in their truck. So I literally saw the whole of America out of the window of a car. We didn't get to stop at many places, but like just seeing everything change. Like 1 minute it was 30 degrees, and then we were somewhere where it was snowing, like all in the same 30 days. So. Yeah,
I was going to mention that support slot because that must have just given you a little glimpse about a potential future. What was that like?
Yeah. Do you know what? The Script Boys are so sound. I'm not just saying that. They are legitimately some of the soundest people I've ever met in my life. And not just them. The crew that they go on tour with, it's like one big family. So, yeah, it was an honour to do that. And I just felt like right at home doing it. It was like one of the first tours where I've been like, yeah, I could do this for a year. Like with these lads, this would be fine. So hopefully, you know, they'll go on some kind of world tour and I'll get asked back.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some of your music, Tom.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use it as the springboard.
Okay, I like that.
So, Play Dead.
Yeah.
Are you the type of person to ignore a phone number that you don't recognise or answer it?
Oh, do you know what? Sometimes curiosity just gets the better of me because it might be really important. But then I've got a new phone and like when it comes up, it comes suspected spam caller now, and then it goes all red. So I know if it's someone bad now.
How does it know that it's
It's a Google phone. It knows everything.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So if it doesn't come up with a spam warning, then you'll answer
Then I'll answer it, yeah. If it's blue, then it's all good. If it's red, don't go
And
there.
how many times is it those automated calls versus something actually
I get quite a lot of red phone calls. Yeah, it definitely happens.
Okay. All right, Heartland. Mm-hmm. Who truly lays claim to Tom Walker? Because living in London currently.
Yeah.
Raised in Manchester.
Yeah.
Family from Scotland.
Yeah.
You know, people are going to start wanting to go, no, he's ours.
I know. I get asked this a lot, and it's hard to say anything without offending everyone. Basically, I was born in Scotland, and all my family is Scottish, but I was raised in Manchester. So to me, they're both home. And now I've lived in London for almost 6 years. So this is like another home. So it's not like I'm like really passionate about being from one place. I'm like happy to be in all three of those cities. I love Sheffield. I've never even spent much time there, but every time I go. So, yeah.
You're sitting well on the fence there.
Yeah.
Is it hurting your backside sat on the fence like
They're
that?
all home, mate. I can't be saying one because, do you know, it's not worth getting in the fight with your mates and then your family.
All right. And before you go, it seems apparently that what we have to do when musicians, rock stars, whatever come in. Noel Gallagher, I've never seen the man as animated as he was. Is he someone that you kind of admire, revere, grew up loving?
No, yeah, Oasis as a whole, yeah. I watched that documentary recently. What's it called again? Supersonic. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. That's unbelievable. Like some of the stuff they got up to is just absurd, but wicked. But yeah, as songwriter Noel Gallagher is like amazing, isn't he? And as you know, attitude and character, Liam Gallagher's like, yeah, I wouldn't choose to particularly be like either of them, but I definitely can respect where they've come from.
Well, I've never seen the man so animated as when he was talking about crisps.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Big fan of crisps.
Massively passionate about it. So I've got a bit of an issue with some of his choices. So
go on then.
His favourite crisp is a What's It.
A What's It? That's not even. Is that even a crisp? I don't know if that counts. That's like saying what's your favourite crisp? Skips. Nah. That wouldn't be right, would it?
No.
Gotta be cheese and onion.
No, it gets stuck in your teeth, and
I know,
it's like the packaging you get in a box.
It's
I'm all right with his salt and vinegar squares, which you also like.
I can dig that. Yeah, absolutely. I'm up for that.
That's solid. But no, we both share a problem with the What's It. So come on, let's call Noel out. What should it be? What's number one?
Oh God!
Look down that.
Right,
lens.
so absolute standard, right? Cheese and onion never goes wrong. But if you're really feeling like you're having a good day, I love a pom bear. Pom bears are wicked. Pom bears are so good. But like they're not your everyday standards. You're not getting them every day. But yeah, when you're feeling like you need a little treat, pom bears all the way.
And with your new svelte figure, they're actually.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
They'll be all right.
Yeah, they'll be all right.
All right.
There's no crisps in crisp packets anymore. Anyway, you open them and they're half gone.
Final word: album.
Album.
Come on.
Yeah. So I've been working with Jim Abyss recently, who has done like some of my favourite albums of all time. So it's so wicked to be in the studio with him, like doing things properly, recording ridiculously loud guitars, and like every drum kit we set up for a new song is recorded a different way. So it's just so exciting. So I've been in it. I've done 4 tracks with him. There's some new stuff as well. I'd say we're halfway there. I've written most of it. I think I've got 2 songs inside me that needs to come out, but the album will be coming next year. I can't tell you a date because I don't know, and I get shouted at by my label for doing so. But next year, definitely.
Well, I suppose it could be an exciting few months ahead. There's lots of things that could force you into. We need that record.
Aye, yeah, it might be one of those. Right, Tom, we're going to need the album in 25 minutes, so if you could get in the studio and finish it off, that'd be great.
Well, whenever it arrives, it's not a day too soon, so bring it on.
Nice one, lad.